We'd at Linklaters been running our desktop based on Office 2003 for some time. We were finding that a lot of other things that we are running also needed the newer versions of Microsoft, and so it's important, it was time for us to change. So in early 2011 we had planned that would be the time that we started our major upgrade to Office 2010. So that has to be at the leading edge effectively in terms of the modern nature of the facilities it provides and compatibility with the clients that we're working with. And we had quite a stringent procurement process in order to. It was important to us to choose a partner. We were looking for an organisation to share the risk with us and to provide expertise and advice to the project, not simply just extra resource. We chose 2E2 for a couple of major reasons. One was that they satisfied us that they had the in-depth expertise in the technologies that we were looking for. The second thing I think was interesting was that we felt they were a good cultural fit with our organisation. A project like this takes many, many months of preparation, and we had a complex programme of work with 3 separate major work streams that came together to that final 3-week burst that the fee earners actually experienced. And key to this was actually having very good programme and project management and following very sound methodologies in terms of the structure of the programme, making sure all the right things were done in terms of all the technical preparations, as well as then the whole change management and communications approach, which all came together in the end into a very successful programme that we're very proud of.
What this project has really all been about is equipping Linklaters fee-earning employees with the right tools to do the job, enabling employees to work securely, irrespective of their location, to enable them to collaborate internally and externally with key partners and suppliers, making them more productive and efficient. It's part of a much bigger and broader portfolio of offers from 2E2, which underpin the delivery of these critical services, both from a technology perspective, a process perspective, but also from a learning and adoption perspective.
2E2 really came through for us in terms of the quality of resources on the ground. I think the other thing that really impressed me about 2E2 is when their part of the project went a bit off the rails. We got a lot of senior management attention, and one of the reasons for choosing 2E2 is we felt there was a good cultural and size fit, and that really came through in that period where we saw a huge commitment from 2E2 to get it back on track and to put extra resources and management attention into that programme. In terms of benefits, it's really about we have a more modern environment now. We don't have the compatibility issues that we had previously with clients. Within the 3-week period, we rolled out to about 4,500 users. We had some people who were on in the original pilot across 27 countries. And so effectively we had different groups of countries going every weekend with people going out in those offices to help equip them and then moving on to the next location. So we got almost a conveyor belt going, but it was incredibly complex in terms of the people moving backwards and forwards and making sure that the work groups involved who are multi-jurisdictional at times were able to carry on working during that period. Making a change to people whose core work products are Word and Microsoft, and all of the changes that are involved there in moving from the old style one to the ribbon, not being able to find anything and needing them to be productive from day one. It's by no mean feat to be able to equip people in that 3-week window to do that, and that involved a lot of time and attention in terms of getting the right people on the ground to help. And that's something that, as I say, I could now make some money on the conference circuit in terms of talking through what we did.
I think there are so many variables with a project of this size, scale and complexity, and 2E2's broad portfolio and deep understanding of a number of the components that make up a successful delivery of the solution was fundamental in making the project a success.